What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks everybody for joining in and viewing. We are doing a Rodie today, and we're seeing if Rodie is still worth it in 2025. So if you have that question in your mind, is it going to be worth it? How does it go? What do you do? How much money can you make? We're going to break that down right now. Stick around. We're here and nobody's here, so we'll park right by the... Oh, you know what? I think they moved the spot. All right, we're here. They put it on the opposite side of the store. So let's go ahead and pull in here, and when you pull in, you just put what number you pulled into. So I'm gonna put 8. So when you're looking in the app and you're looking at the gigs, you see the circle thingies, right? And they initially will show the amount of miles the job is or the gig is. You can click on the circle, and when you do that, you can look at all the details. You can see how many miles it is, how much the pay is. You can see what the items are. Well, you can see the dimension of the items and how much they'll weigh. If you like what you see, you'll go ahead and click send request, and within 15 minutes, they'll tell you if you got the gig or not. Sometimes that sucks, but usually it's just fine. Once you've been accepted for the gig, it will tell you the amount of time you have until you can start the gig. And once you hit start, then you can be on your way. Now, as you can see in the one I picked, it's 10 miles for $16, so it's like just over $1.50 a mile, and which isn't too bad. It's 5 deliveries. All the items are super small. They're all probably in a single bag by the looks of the dimensions. That was really quick. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh yeah, you need some sort of number, don't you?
I don't need a number.
2394. There we go.
All right, there we go. We're in business.
Thank you. There we go.
All right, and you're all set. Have a
I
good
appreciate it.
day. No problem.
There we go. All the items are scanned in, and now we can complete the pickup. And start heading to the locations. So now that we've picked up the items, you can click navigate, and it'll take you right to the destination. You can choose whatever platform you like to use, Apple, Google Maps, whatever. We do got to stop and get gas first though. So let's go ahead and head on and do that real quick. And I guess I should mention the time too. It's 11:18 right now, and I showed up here at like 11:09, I think it was. All right, let's get some gas. $20 on 5 regular, please.
Asking me something over here. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Thanks, man. There we go. Let's pump the gas. There we go. Let's go ahead and head on our way now. We are at the first drop-off, and we're looking for order number 3686. We find the order, we scan it, says you're all good. We'll go deliver it and take a picture. Let's not walk on their yard. And one thing you also want to make sure of is a lot of these will leave, and sometimes they'll leave instructions like leave at garage, leave it front door, leave it side door, something like that. And sometimes they'll even have notes on their door, like put it behind the flower pot. This one doesn't, but you know, it's a safe thing to do. At front door, submit and take a photo. Next. And picture. This. And then complete delivery. So that is the gist, that is the basics of how a delivery will go. So let's go ahead and finish these next 4 deliveries and we'll be all done. It's been about 10 minutes since we left Walmart and got gas and got to this stop. Then all you'll do is navigate to the next stop. Safety first. Now let's get out of here.
Few moments.
It's 11:54, and so that took approximately, it was close to an hour, 50-ish minutes, give or take. And one thing in there, I did stop and get gas, so you can take off 5 minutes or something. But $16 for less than an hour's of work sounds about right. It was $1.50 a mile, and it took the better part of an hour. Some tips I can give you. Number one and most important is take your time. If you're new to the app or just new to delivering or something like that, just take your time, learn to understand the platform, the process, how you like to do things. Another tip I would like to give you is make sure your phone is adequately charged for the amount of time you're going to be gone, or make sure you have a charger with you. The last thing you want to happen is your phone dying and you're in the middle of an order. After a few hours, the app will allow you to cash out, and there's like a $1.99 fee or something like that. You can choose to use it if you want to or not. Rodie is most efficient and also meant to be used in a way, when you're on your way to somewhere. Like let's say you got to go across town and you're going to the mall, and there's a tire shop either by your house or by the mall, and the route is going in the direction you want to go. That's typically what you want to go for with Rodie. Or the other way is, and it's the way I like to do it, I didn't do it this time obviously, but you can submit requests for multiple orders. I think I read like you can do up to 100 or 200 orders at once. Like it's something kind of crazy. But if you're in a city that gets a lot of orders, mine is like halfway decent. Over the past couple of years, it's increased with the amount of frequency of orders. And you can really make some decent money, and as long as you're paying attention to dimensions and stuff like that, you'll be good. My experience with Rodie's customer service has been good. There's been a couple of occasions I've had to contact them, I forget now, but they were always pretty quickly to respond. You do largely have to message them through the app. Even during an order, even if you have an issue with an order. I've had maybe a couple of issues, but I remember one particularly where the address, he put in his old address and not his new address. And I called the customer when I arrived because the homeowner that was there said, no, that person doesn't live here anymore. So I called him and he said, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. And I said, oh, no problem. I can deliver it to you as long as you give me the address. And so he gave me the address, and I let Rodie know, and then they paid me extra for that difference, for the extra mileage and whatnot. So always keep track of what you're doing, and if you need to, don't hesitate to reach out to Rodie support. In the meantime, I think that's going to do it. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've been wanting to do some Rodie, if you've been wanting to maybe do some other gig apps, because ultimately there's a ton of gig apps out there, right? Uber, Rodie, DoorDash, Shipt, Sunpex, Dispatch. There's a ton of them. So if Rodie's not exactly right for you, maybe expand a little bit and find one that is. But for now, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.